Yo, what is up, Mo? Welcome back to another video of Talking Picks, episode 13. Today is October 11th, 2025. It is a Saturday. My name is Eman. This is Mo. How you doing?
Good, man. It's been a long work week, and it feels good to be back. Again, my apologies, man. I try my best, but it's a busy out there. But hey, man, as we're talking, are you watching the game right now?
I am, man. Right now, the Cubs are losing, trailing the Brewers 2-1, right?
Yeah, man. We got the bottom of the sixth. There's one on base, two outs, and Cubs are trailing. So I don't know. I had predicted, I think that the Cubs were going to take this one, and I don't know, man. Anything can happen. Look at yesterday with those 15 innings, right?
Yeah, man. 15 innings, Seattle and Detroit. Going back to our picks, man, we were going based off our predictions and stuff. It was between Dodgers and Phillies. Me and you both said, I think you said Dodgers win in 4. I said 5.
Yeah.
So you were correct. And then, we're still waiting on Milwaukee and the Cubs. I said Brewers in 5. So, I mean, as of right now, if it holds, they will win in 5. Yeah. Seattle and Mariners, we both called it Mariners in 5. Toronto, I did this one. I still picked Toronto to win it. I didn't think they were going to win it in 3 games or game 4, but they advanced 2. So they faced the Mariners in Toronto. The Toronto hosts the Mariners, right? They're playing at home, correct?
Yes, that is correct. So we got American League Championship Series, Mariners versus the Blue Jays. I don't know what to say, but I want to say Mariners on that one. I feel like they got just great pitching, great, bullpen and potential contact and power hitters. But man, Blue Jays are just on a hot streak right now, bro. Coming from the Yankees, 3-1 to beat the Yankees. And yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I wanted to touch base on the series, man. So we'll start it off with, it's Yankees in Toronto. Like I said on the other podcast, I said Toronto just has a little bit more fire in them. They're playing at home. Sure enough, Toronto won those 2 games at home. I think they're due for the postseason. I mean, the Yankees also obviously had a great team, but the fact that Toronto showed up 2-0, Vladdy is the MVP in that series. He went off. Their pitching was really good. The Yankees just didn't have a complete team. I feel like their pitching was not the best. Their offense was cold. They only won 1 game. It's just... yeah, it's insane to me because, the Yankees went to the World Series last year and you thought, they probably had a little bit of fire in them to like, hey, we want to go back. But man, Toronto they wanted it more. Their offense was insane. They put balls in play. They didn't strike out as much. They didn't swing and miss. And overall, it was just a dominance of a performance from Toronto. And it was a lot of offense from Toronto, and I give a lot of credit to... I said if Vladdy gets hot, they're going to advance. And sure enough, bro, Vladdy owns the Yankees. He does.
Yeah, I've been reading about that and why he doesn't like the Yankees. Let's just call it that. We're here to have a good time, man. Like we always say. It's like I always say.
It's like I always say. It's like I always say.
That's a famous quote from one of our buddies. It's all about fun and games and talking about sports. It's cool, man. We're just 2 gentlemen here. We have a regular life, man, regular work, and we just do this for fun. And coming to baseball talks, dude, it's cool. You get to talk and others can watch and comment and feedback. But yeah, I really thought, Yankees were going to pull it off. But sorry, going back to Vladdy, I used to watch his dad. I'm sure you remember Mr. Senior, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., playing with the Angels, of course. I used to watch him more with that. He would take his kid, to the ballparks, especially I think when he was with Montreal. And I heard a story that Yankees went up to him. I don't know who, securities or ushers. Hey, you can't have your kid here. And obviously, what are you going to do? It's going to hurt you as a dad. I have kids. And it's like, I guess, all right, let me put you in the dugout or in the seats and look at what he does now.
I also heard too, like I don't know why he doesn't like him, but he said that the team that he won't sign with if they give him an offer would be the Yankees. And that's probably the reason why you're talking about. He probably doesn't like the Yankees. But, to be fair, Mo, he owns the Yankees right now. His numbers, regular season and postseason, shows that Vladdy owns the Yanks. And any Yankee fans know that right now.
Real quick, sorry. Don't forget about my boy Alejandro Kirk. Did you know, I'm sure viewers and fans out there, But if you haven't, this is a cool fact right here. He was the first ever Mexican descent born player, obviously from Mexico, that plays in the majors, that hit 2 home runs in 1 postseason game. How cool is that, dude?
Hey, shout out to my Latinos out there. I did not know that. I'm Mexican myself. Mo
2 home runs, dude.
That's really cool, man. I didn't know that. So thanks, Mo, for doing your research and letting the fans
know. Of
know.
course. It's fun, man.
I really didn't know that. I'm sure there's a bunch of history. I think Vladdy was the first ever player to hit like in these amount of home runs.
The
or
numbers,
hits of 2 games. I think he was like the first guy in the postseason to ever do it. I don't know, something like that.
But hey, so let's call it real quick. We got 2 in Toronto and 2 in Seattle, and then the last one, if necessary, I believe, back to Toronto. What are your predictions in this series?
Man, Mo, before I did do a podcast on who was going to win the World Series and who's going to go to the World Series, and so far my predictions have been a little bit spot on. I'm going to stick to my word because I don't want to switch up with you guys, but I know you're going to disagree, and I would, if I didn't make my picks, I would totally agree. But I say Mariners in 6. I think Mariners win it. I think they got better pitching. I think their offense is a little bit better. I think their bullpen is a little bit better. But man, seeing how Toronto played the Yankees, it wants to change my mind how hot they were and how electric they were at home in Toronto. But I can't switch up on my word. So I'm going to go Mariners, win that series in 6. Now, I know I want to hear yours, and I'm not going to disagree with that one, but I'm going to say I'm sticking to my word right now.
I'm going to go with the Mariners only because coming from an Angel fan, American League West, I would like the trophy to stay in American League, obviously.
Yeah.
I know, and realistically, we'll touch that in a little bit. I told you since the beginning of all this, Dodgers are going to repeat. I told you whoever beats Phillies and Dodgers beat them, it's going to be potentially, I think you said Dodgers and Mariners in the World Series. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to give game 1 to Toronto, game 2 to Toronto. So they're going to be 2-0.
Yeah.
Unless they disappoint. And then they're going to go to Seattle and they're going to hear the crowd roar, man. Seattle has been, a team that hasn't made the playoffs over 20 years, correct?
25 years is the last time they went to that.
Dude,
wait,
that is insane.
Toronto playing at home or is Mariners playing home?
No, I believe game 1 and 2 is going to be in Toronto. Watch. Let me go ahead and look at the MLB. That's the source, the MLB app, people. So we're at the MLB. It's tomorrow, 5:03 p.m. That's game 1. And they are in.
Right. It isn't.
So 1 and 2 in Toronto, 3 and 4 in Seattle. And I believe a game.
So real quick, you think the Jays don't win that series? No? You think Mariners take it?
No.
No. Will Jays win over the Mariners, or you think Mariners? Like, you know what I mean? I stuck with Mariners, but what do you think?
Realistically, as much as I want Seattle to win because they deserve it, obviously the drought and all that, I feel like Toronto might take it only because of what they're doing, only because of what Vladdy is really taking control of the team and saying, you know what, guys, let's buckle up, follow my lead, man. Let's go. I just heard he got, obviously it's probably late news, but he got that big contract extension. So I heard a broadcast on the radio. I'm always listening to radio that Vladdy Jr. is saying, you know what? Okay, I'm the star. I'm the guy, but he's being humble about it, meaning, you got to keep your mind in the game, and I feel like that's what the Yankees needed to do. There was a lot of superstars, and obviously Judge was doing his part. Yeah, he had another hiccups here in the field. We saw those plays. But when you take your team by your buckle and say, let's go forward, I'm the star. This is our town. I'm the guy in this, but you know what? I'm going to include my whole guys in the team. That changes the perspective of everything.
Yeah, like you said, Vladdy's their superstar, and I think if Vladdy gets going, again, they paid him $550 million, if I'm not mistaken. So if Vladdy gets going, that Blue Jays gets going, and I believe that. So like I said, I'm sticking to my word. I'm going with Mariners.
Okay.
I think Mariners take it in 6. So far, my predictions have been pretty good. I do think if I did not stick to my word with back then, just because of the way Toronto's playing, I would have said Blue Jays. But I'm going to stick with my word, and I'm going to say the Mariners win it in 6. So, let me know what you guys think down below. Mo would say Jays, he's saying Mariners, but I guess we both would say Mariners, but
probably
as of Toronto's looking right now, to all the Blue Jay fans out there, Blue Jays look really good right now.
Yeah.
They really do.
Just a quick update, sorry. We got the Brewers and the Cubs still. Brewers are up 2-1 in the top of the 7th.
Oh
So
man,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. All right, Mo. So we settled on
Yeah.
Toronto and
Okay.
Mariners. Man, I love both teams to kind of go to the World Series. Obviously, they can't. So, but I'm gonna stick to my word, man. We had a catcher hit 60 home runs, Cal Raleigh.
Man.
I think he. I'm gonna give you my predictions on that series on who's gonna be the MVP, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Cal Raleigh is gonna be the
Okay.
MVP for that series. On the other side of it, I would assume Vladdy again because Vladdy's just hot, man.
Yeah.
So
Bloody. I'll give it to him too.
it's going to be a back and forth dogfight, just like that Seattle and Mariners game, bro. 15 innings. Insane, man. That was so sick to see, bro. I was so pumped. That's what baseball is about, man. Punch after punch after punch. You just continue to fight back. Double play, strikeout. I mean, Cal Raleigh was throwing out runners, and you have the other catcher throwing out runs. I don't know who the catcher for Detroit is, but it was just sick to see, man. So congrats to the Mariners. Also, I'm really sorry for the Tigers. You guys had a great season. Don't be disappointed, guys. You guys did a really good. The Tigers really fought hard. So don't take that for granted that you guys are season's done. I know it sucks and it hurts. But shout out to all the Tiger fans. Congrats to the Mariners and also congrats to the Blue Jays as well to advancing. But like me and Mo said, I'm saying Mariners in 6, and Mo said, what'd you say, Mo?
I haven't thought about that, but I feel it's gonna go to the wire too. Yeah. So I might have to agree to what you said. And the final game, you know what I mean? Like what is this? Sorry, we talked about this. It's going to be 7, best out of 7.
Best out of 7. So
the first one to win 4, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So it might be like 3-2, 3-3, 3-6. Man, yeah, I'm going to say game 7. Why not? I'm going to say it.
Okay, game 7. Game 7. Mariners or Jays? Mariners or Jays? Game 7.
I'll go with the Jays, I guess. Right. We'll do something fun. We'll switch it up. You pick the Mariners, I pick the Jays, but hey.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That being said, the Jays, you go with Jays, we'll go with Mariners. So we're gonna go back to that's the AL side of it. Now for the NL side, which is obviously my favorite because I'm a Dodger fan. But boy, insane. Phillies and Dodgers, obviously insane pitching. The Dodgers only scored 13 runs. That's the lowest any team has scored in that division. In the NLDS, the pitching was insane. Mo, Blake Snell, Christopher Sanchez, Luzardo, Ohtani, Sasaki, you got Snell, you got Duran, you had it was beautiful pitching all around.
Yamamoto, don't forget, he was all right too.
He got rocked a little bit in that game. Kershaw got rocked. But
that game.
But going back to our predictions, because we're making this video about predictions.
Yeah.
We called it. Well, we both agreed game. I agreed game 5. You said game 4, so you got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What a great series all around. Just like the Detroit and Mariners. That last game, it was awesome. They were tied. I think they went to the 12th inning. Shout out to the Philly fans. I did make a post about this earlier. I really feel bad for that pitcher, Corcoran. He made an error. He is human. Yeah. He panicked. He is nervous. I would have probably done the same thing. So guys, Phillies fans.
Hey, can I tell you something? Sorry to interrupt. I did that play on MLB The Show. The exact play. Yeah, and we lost that game. So yeah, man, whoever plays here MLB The Show, I don't know if you ever push home instead of first, but hey, yeah, no. It was a rookie.
He pushed home and not B.
Yeah, in his mind,
it sucks, man, Mo, as a fan, as just a general fan, not even because I'm a Dodger fan. I really felt bad for him, and the way the Phillies lost, that hurts for the Phillies fans.
But you know what though? Okay, let's say Phillies win, right? That would have been what, 3-2, correct? Mm-hmm. There was no chance that Dodgers were not gonna win the last one. Okay, but going back to that game, like you were saying, the pitching was electric because it was only 1-1.
Yeah,
and it was like, dude, I thought it was going to be a blow-off game, like literally maybe 7-2, 7-3, or 6-3. But yeah, both of the pitches were good up until the end. And hey, that ghost runner rule, obviously a lot of fans don't like it. I don't appreciate it.
It wasn't there.
Sorry, didn't apply in the playoffs?
No.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was still. I take that back. So anyway.
Why do you think that Seattle and Mariners game went to the 15th inning? There's no ghost runner.
Because they didn't have the ghost runner. But hey, that Dodgers Phillies, that last game was what, in the 11th inning, 12th inning?
It was 12.
Yeah, so that was pretty intense. I know I was texting you, bro, don't trip.
Yeah, no, man. Crazy. It was crazy. But look, man, shout out to the Philly fans. You guys had some great runs. I know a lot has come to you guys lost, but doesn't take away what a great series, man. And GG's. And overall, man, I got to give it to the better team, and that was the Dodgers. They had better pitching. Sasaki was electric.
Man, what's going on with that dude? Closing games, bro.
He's a starter, and he's over here closing games. He went that last game, Mo. He pitched 3 innings, 9 outs, strikeout after strikeout. It was electric. So again, the best team won. Obviously, the made an error, the Phillies. But look, you can't win games if you just score 1 run, bro. It's just not happening, especially against the Dodgers when they're a good team. We weren't going to win that game either if we only scored 1. Obviously, we scored 2, so we won that game. But it takes an error like that or a mental mistake to win that game. And that 1 run they got, Mo, because we made that error too. It was supposed to be a double play. And Sheehan didn't catch the ball, so it was 1-1.
I was working, I was driving, but I heard the radio guy say something happened.
Yep. So think about it. The error we got the error. You know, Kirk Green made that error, and we won the game. So again, that game was done in 4. Now the Dodgers advanced to the NLCS, which right now we're waiting for the Cubs or Brewers. Which, if the score holds, the Brewers should take that, right? If the score holds.
Anything can happen, but it's still 2-1, bottom of the 7.
Oh, man. Look, this has been a fun playoffs, man. It's been fun seeing teams like the Jays, the Mariners. Obviously, the Dodgers won it last year, but we're witnessing history if the Dodgers repeat. It hasn't been done in 20 years. That'd be pretty cool to see a team repeat. Obviously, I know other people want other teams to win, and other teams do deserve it for sure. Hey, I mean, we're the defending champs for a reason. Mo has been calling it, and me and Mo have been agreeing that the Dodgers are going to go back to back. Which I said this on my podcast: if Phillies or Dodgers, whoever wins that series, we'll advance to the World Series and we'll win it.
Yeah. It just, Dodgers got a day or 2 of rest. They're going to have a day or 2 of rest. Yeah. So, man, you guys have the upper hand right now. In a way like this, hear me out. You talked about this. A lot of Dodger fans have talked about this. I even talked about this being an Angel fan. But, oh, my gosh. Home run as we're speaking right now.
Who?
Home run, Turang. Turang.
Oh, my gosh, Turang.
Oh, 3-1, bottom of the 7.
Lord. Yep, it's going to be Brewers versus Dodgers, man.
They still got 2 chances. We'll see.
I know.
But anyway, your pitchers were not healthy, obviously. And we talk about that, right? Angels, year after year after year. Not just players, but pitching. Oh, here we go. That's another story. That's a full podcast right there. Rendon.
No, we're gonna have a podcast just for Rendon. You know what, Rendon? We're gonna have a podcast just for you, buddy. Just for you. Because it's special. He's a special player, Mo.
Hey,
he's been a mascot. He's been a water boy for you guys, and he deserves a podcast.
Okay? He's not even there at the clubhouse.
Oh,
bro.
That's right. He's not even a water boy, bro. That was more
just collecting. He's collecting.
Yeah, he's unemployment. Really, he's unemployment at home watching the Angels lose.
Hey, I know. I think that we got 1 more year for him, and that's it.
One more year. That's it, man. You're good.
That's another story. But Dodgers pitchers. No, I know you have to get it out. Dodgers pitchers are coming back for you guys, or they've been back, obviously. So you have that advantage of, look at, bringing Kershaw. I know he got rocked, but hey, that was probably just a little, let me get myself out there. But look at Sasaki, his story, bro. Like you said, he's a starter. And now do you bring him in? Sheehan for you guys too. So I'm sure if you guys need to, if it comes to the wire, you're going to bring in Blake Snell, or I don't know who else you guys have started just in case you need them. Yeah, exactly. Ohtani. So it's like, dude, you guys have more cards to mess with to beat the other team. It could be.
And think about this, Mo. Ohtani, Freeman, Smith, our top players have been struggling, and we still won that game versus that series versus Phillies because of our pitching. Pitching, what do we talk about, Mo? Pitching wins.
Pitching wins your game. I've always said that.
Pitching wins you championship. MLB The Show. 1 home run, and we pitched a gem. We win that game.
Randy Johnson, 99.
Randy Johnson at 99. Put me on there, bro. Freaking Randy's going to dominate like 20 Ks, and we're freaking done, bro. That's it. No one.
Yeah.
And that's just the real life is too, So.
Yeah, man.
So, anyways, baseball is fun, man. I love baseball in general, but
no doubt.
Let's just talk about what comes next, okay? So we're talking about the Mariners, we're talking about the Blue Jays. Mariners, I'm going to say Mariners, you say Jays. All right, now if the score holds, we got the Cubs losing,
and the Brewers. Oh yeah, sorry.
And the Brewers, if the Brewers hold, which I think it'll hold, and I think the Brewers advance to face the Dodgers. I'm I'm gonna say Dodgers game 6. I want to say 5, but I'm gonna go game 6. Dodgers win. They just have a good team, and I know Brewers have had our numbers this year, but I'm gonna go game 6. Dodgers win it, and we face the Mariners, like I called it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Hear me out. Or sorry, my question to you is: if the Dodgers do face the Brewers, it's looking that way, 95%.
Yeah.
They're gonna play at home first, LA?
No. we play in their home.
Okay.
Remember, Brewers were number 1 seed.
Starter number 1 might be what, Ohtani?
Yes, Ohtani.
Okay.
I assume.
You guys win. I say this. Yeah, go ahead.
And they're gonna have Peralta.
You guys win game 1. Guys lose game 2. Come home, win 3 and 4. That's 1, 2, 3. And then you have to come back to Milwaukee, huh?
Yeah, Milwaukee game 6.
Yeah, so
I don't think no sweep. I don't think no sweep.
No, I say game 6 too. Why not?
But look, dude, if Ohtani pitches a gem, then Snell, we win those 2 games, okay? And then you still have Yamamoto, and then you have Glass now. So I think those 2 starts from Shohei and Snell, we win those. We lose Yamamoto's. Probably win Snell or whatever. But again, the Brewers have really good pitching. That's why I wanted the Cubs to win. I mean, I'm not saying it's over right now for the Cubs fans, but as we speak, Brewers are holding that dub right now. They're looking like that.
Uribe's pitching right now in the 8th. That guy's nasty. Uribe.
Look, I truly believe, like we called it, Brewers winning game 5. And that's how it's looking like right now, Mo.
I know.
But
we'll see.
That being said, Mo, I mean, our predictions are pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're doing a pretty good job. I think we're doing a pretty good job with our picks, man.
Gotta go to Vegas. Gotta go to Vegas. I know. Dude, tell me why I put that kid today in my lineup, McGill, whatever. And again, I'm not sponsored by Price Pick yet, but hear me out. He needed just 2 strikeouts. He got 1 strikeout in the first, and then he gets taken out in the second. Hey, I
don't know, man. They knew you bet. They knew you bet on there. Like, you know what, respectfully,
everybody, because it was a popular bet. So,
well, they knew we were betting, bro. They're like, you know what, respectfully, nah.
But hey,
all right, Mo. So to finish off this prediction that we have, we got Dodgers, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say Brewers, but this is gonna be. If the Cubs win, I'm going to feel dumb, but I think the Brewers hold it. But whatever. Dodgers, Brewers. I think whatever team comes, they play. And it's funny because we're making a podcast when they're still playing, but I still think Dodgers win it either in 6 and they advance to the World Series and they face the Mariners. And then Dodgers win in game 6 versus the Mariners.
So the Mariners?
Back champs.
Okay. I say the same on the first one versus the Brewers, but I'm going to go a little bit more spicy on the last one. On the World Series, I'm going to go game 7. Dodgers win game 7.
Yeah, I don't like game 7s, but yeah.
I know.
I'm going to say, hey, you're probably right, man, game 7. But hey, look, these can change. These predictions can change. It can be Brewers and Jays. It can be Brewers and Dodgers. Brewers and Mariners.
Yeah.
So, you never know, but I'm making my prediction, guys. I'm going to say Dodgers win over the Mariners. So I just think the Mariners have a little bit more better pitching for the Blue Jays. But again, the Blue Jays are pretty good right now. So we'll see. The Brewers are obviously a really good team. The Dodgers out. But again, Cubs might even win it. I don't know. So that's interesting.
Michael Busch is batting, and they're scared of him right now. It's 2 balls, no strike, but it's 1 out. So if he gets on base, they can move the line.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to win this one, but whoever does, man, shoot, man. GG's. That's a great series, man. That's a great series because the Cubs were down 2-0. The Cubs were down 2-0 in that series. So
yes, that's right. I forgot about that.
For them to come back and potentially maybe win. But it's hard. It's hard to win 3 in a row, especially
3
against
balls. Okay. Sorry.
So,
hey, let us know, guys, though. Let us know. Just for fun, your predictions, what you guys think. And we'll probably be back here next week. I want to make a big effort. If not, right here, Eman will be back. But yeah, definitely it's fun to always collaborate with you and just get on here and have a good time, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, we're talking about baseball, and we wish to do more content as far as like recaps on every game. It's just really tough with work, our schedules, obviously. Yeah. But me and Mo had an idea where we're going to maybe try to film a podcast when we're working because we have like our phones
on the go.
The go. So that might be better on the fly and just edit it and then that way put it out. It might not be the backgrounds you guys see or the mics, but it's something because I really want to push more content and I feel like it would be better to post and keep posting. So But yeah, guys, we just want to come on here and give our NLCS predictions and ALDS predictions. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to mine, and hopefully when we come back on here, we will have our World Series picks. And who's gonna win? We kind of already did that, but we'll come back on here and recap the series on what happened, who played, who's the MVP. For this Brewers and Cubs series, if the Brewers win, I'm gonna give it to Churio, gets the MVP. If the Cubs win it, I'm gonna go with Suzuki.
Me too. Hot. I was gonna say that, Suzuki.
He's hot. So that's my MVP for one of those. Hey guys, by the time we post this, someone's going to Cancun, and right now it's looking like the Cubs. And the Yankees.
Tucker's batting. Here we go. He has a playoff experience.
Yeah, but man, I like I said, bro, Brewers are a good team. I didn't expect the Cubs to beat them. But again, you never know. It's still the 8th, 7th inning.
Yeah, we're top of the 8, 2 outs. Tucker's batting. He's 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. And it's a mound visit. They're probably going to, I say they walk him, but I say if not, if they face him, I say a 2-run home run. Tie game. Watch. We'll see.
All right. I wish you.
All right.
We want to do like live parties too, guys.
Yeah.
We want to go like house parties where we want to do that. So Mo looking like a little gangster right now with his bandana on.
No, so guys, I just didn't want to do my hair, you guys. No.
Don't worry. He's friendly. Nah, just playing. But that being said, we're going to wrap this up because we're hitting that little 30-minute mark. And, we usually try to make these podcasts not too long because obviously people don't think, I mean, hopefully they hear us all the way, right?
Hopefully.
Oh, one more thing, Mo.
Yep.
We're at 24 subscribers. Shout out to the people subscribing. Thank you
for your support.
Shout out to the people that all social medias, guys. We were growing. We started at 0, man, and we're at 24. 25 is pretty sick, man. So, help us get one more subscriber. Let's hit 50, then 100, then 150. So if you guys don't follow us on TikTok, follow us because at 50 subscribers, I can go live on TikTok.
Hey.
50 followers. And I want to go live, and hopefully Mo joins that live, and we can start going live on YouTube, on social, all platforms, and we can grow more and like going live and stuff. So that kind of, we've been doing the podcast like that too.
For sure. That'll be fun. And yeah, guys, like Eman said, thank you for your support, man. We're just 2 guys here. We have a normal 9 to 5, 9 to 7 sometimes job and our families, obviously. We're just here to have some fun and make some content for you guys. And we'll see who wins this game today. Here we go.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think about the predictions. Let us know we're wrong, we're right. Let us know who do you think is going to the World Series? Who do you think is going to win it? And if so, who's you guys' MVP? But that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.